Nervous about navigating hedge fund interviews? You're not alone. In this video, we'll cover the top 5 interview questions for hedge fund managers with example answers to boost your confidence. Stay tuned for question number 5, where we tackle the challenge of maintaining performance under new regulations. Let's dive into a common question for hedge fund manager candidates. Describe a time when you had to adapt quickly to a significant change in market conditions. Interviewers ask this to assess your agility and strategic thinking under pressure, essential traits in the fast-paced hedge fund environment. To craft a compelling answer, start by identifying a market change that directly affected your investment portfolio. Next, explain the specific data or indicators that informed your quick decision-making, as this demonstrates your analytical prowess. Finally, highlight both the immediate actions you took and the long-term strategic adjustments, showing your ability to think both short-term and long-term in high-pressure situations. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, when markets plummeted in March 2020, I noticed a significant drop in consumer activity affecting our retail investments. Utilizing real-time data from consumer spending reports and foot traffic analytics, I quickly adjusted our portfolio by increasing positions in essential goods and technology stocks. This immediate shift not only mitigated the losses, but also positioned the fund for a 15% gain in the following quarter as markets rebounded.
Now, let's dive deeper into the world of problem solving. Let's dive into a critical question often asked in hedge fund manager interviews. What is the most complex problem you've solved as a hedge fund manager, and how did you go about it? This question is designed to assess your problem-solving skills and your ability to manage high-stakes situations. To tackle this question effectively, start by highlighting a situation involving significant financial or market risk, showing that you can handle high-stress environments. Then, discuss how you utilize quantitative analysis to drive decisions, as this demonstrates your analytical acumen. And finally, reflect on the learning outcome and how it has enhanced your strategy, which indicates your growth mindset and adaptability. Let me show you how to put this together.
During the 2020 market volatility, our fund faced severe potential losses due to our heavy exposure to energy stocks. I led a team to reassess our positions using advanced quantitative models, focusing on stress testing and scenario analysis. We reallocated 30% of our portfolio to more stable sectors, which not only mitigated our risk, but resulted in a 12% growth by year-end. This experience taught me the importance of agility and robust risk management frameworks in unpredictable markets.
Next up, we're exploring the power of networking in hedge funds. Let's tackle a question that digs into your strategic networking skills. How have you leveraged your professional network to benefit your hedge fund's performance? Interviewers ask this to see how well you connect with industry leaders and translate those relationships into tangible results for your fund. To craft a compelling response, start by identifying a unique insight or opportunity you gained from your network that others might have missed. This showcases your ability to leverage relationships for strategic advantage. Next, quantify the impact by mentioning specific metrics or percentages, as tangible results speak volumes to interviewers. Finally, discuss how you actively maintain and nurture these relationships to ensure ongoing benefits, demonstrating your long-term strategic thinking. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
I leveraged my network significantly when a contact from a boutique investment firm shared insights about an undervalued tech startup they were monitoring. This led to a timely and exclusive investment opportunity. By acting quickly, we secured a stake before their public offering, which resulted in a 30% increase in our returns over the following quarter. I continuously engage with industry experts through regular calls and networking events to stay ahead of market trends.
You're halfway through. You've tackled rapid changes and complex problems. Let's keep the momentum going. You're learning the questions, but knowing them isn't enough. Mock Interview Pro builds a hedge fund manager preparation plan. You practice answering out loud, get real feedback, and sit through a mock interview that feels like the real thing. Link in the description. Considering a new market? Let's tackle those factors before leaping in. Let's dive into a strategic question often posed to hedge fund managers. You're considering entering a new geographic market. What factors would you evaluate before making this decision? This question tests your ability to assess risk, analyze complex data, and make informed investment decisions. To craft a compelling response, begin by examining macroeconomic indicators such as GDP growth and inflation rates to gauge the market's potential. Then, discuss any regulatory hurdles that could impact your entry strategy, showing your awareness of compliance complexities. Finally, analyze the competitive landscape, identifying untapped opportunities or potential threats that could influence your decision. Here's how you might effectively address this question.
When considering entering the Southeast Asian market, I first analyzed the region's GDP growth, which was consistently above 5%, indicating strong economic potential. I then reviewed the regulatory requirements, noting that Vietnam presented fewer barriers compared to others. Furthermore, I observed an underserved sector in renewable energy, which aligned with our strategic goals and offered a competitive edge. This comprehensive analysis guided our decision to proceed with an investment, resulting in a 15% return within the first year.
Now here it is. The question we warned you about, tackling new regulations. Let's tackle a question that's crucial for hedge fund managers. A new regulation impacts your hedge fund operation. How would you ensure compliance while maintaining performance? Interviewers want to know how adept you are at navigating regulatory changes without compromising on returns. Here are 3 tips to craft a compelling answer. First, quantify the impact of the regulation by identifying specific areas affected and potential financial implications. Next, outline a compliance strategy that aligns with your investment approach, ensuring it enhances rather than hinders performance. And finally, consider using technology for compliance monitoring to streamline processes and reduce manual errors. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
When a recent tax regulation was introduced, I immediately quantified its impact on our trading strategies, particularly in derivatives. I worked closely with our legal team to develop a compliance framework that integrated with our existing risk management processes. We also implemented a technology solution that automated compliance checks, which reduced manual oversight by 30%. This proactive approach not only ensured full compliance, but also allowed us to maintain our competitive edge by reallocating saved resources into high-performing assets.
Your interview is coming. Stop preparing alone. Mock Interview Pro builds a hedge fund manager preparation plan that adjusts to your timeline. Even if your interview is this week, it focuses on what matters most. Targeted practice, AI feedback, and a live mock interview so you walk in calm and clear. Start your preparation plan now. Link in the description. In this video, you learned how to handle rapid market changes, solve complex problems, and leverage your network effectively. We also covered evaluating new markets and ensuring compliance with new regulations. You're now equipped with key insights to excel in your hedge fund manager interview. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more career-boosting content. Go crush that interview.